Hey guys, what's going on? It's BroJo Biking. Today I'm bringing you my top 5 bikers in professional cycling, more specifically road cycling. So number 5, I have Nairo Quintana. Nairo Quintana has always been a contender for the yellow jersey in the Tour de France. He hasn't won it yet, but I'm sure he will one day. Here he is. He usually races for Team Movistar. He's a Colombian rider, and he's one of the main rivals of Chris Froome and other Grand Touring contenders, general classification contenders who race in the Tour de France. And he's a very good climber and he's fun to watch. Here's Nairo Quintana racing in the Tour de France. Behind him is Chris Froome in the yellow jersey, and here you can see him sprinting ahead. He's a very strong climber, and he won the stage there. So yeah, he's very entertaining to watch. Alright guys, so number 4 I have Garin Thomas. Garin Thomas is a teammate of Chris Froome, and they both used to be on Team Sky until Team Sky turned into Team Ineos. Here's the Sky logo here, and now they are Team Ineos here. Garin Thomas has won the Tour de France once. He won it back in 2018. He's a very strong climber, just like his friend Chris Froome. Garin Thomas used to be the domestique for Chris Froome. He would basically just help him out, make sure that he would get through the mountain stages without being too fatigued. But after Chris Froome had an accident and hurt himself, and he wasn't able to race 2 years ago, Garin Thomas stepped up and he won the Tour de France for the team. Here's a clip of Garin Thomas from the Tour de France 2018. That's Chris Froome there, and next to him in the yellow jersey is Garin Thomas. Alright, number 3 I have Julian Alaphilippe. Julian Alaphilippe was so close to winning the yellow jersey in 2019 of the Tour de France. He is such a determined rider. Here he is. He's a really good mountain climber and also a fantastic descender going down the mountains. And he had never actually really contended to win the Tour de France before, and because of that he struggled a little bit on the mountain stages, but he pushed himself to achieve something that he never thought he could achieve, which is holding the yellow jersey against so many other contenders for a long period of time during the Tour de France. And he was so close to winning, but sadly he lost it at the end. I so wish he would have won. He's a French rider. He is on Edic's Quick-Step team here. Quick-Step team, and I so wish he would have won the Tour de France. I really hope he wins in the future. And here's a clip of him from the Tour de France. See, here he was a breakaway, so he was ahead of the peloton, which is a group, and he's trying to win the stage. He's a very hard-working rider, and I really hope he wins in the future. Alright guys, at number 2 I have Chris Froome. Chris Froome is my favorite mountain climber of all time in Grand Touring races. He is a British rider. He is from South America, but for some reason he races with the Great Britain flag instead of South America because he is British, but he is from South America. And he's won the Tour de France a number of times. He is one of the strongest riders to ever race on the Tour de France. Here he is with the yellow jersey. Here he is again with the Team Ineos logo. Here he is with the owner of Team Ineos. He's my all-time favorite. He's a really nice guy. He seems very kind, and he never gives up. And here's a clip of Chris Froome. He's also a really good descender as well as a climber. Alright guys, for number 1, my all-time favorite bicycle rider is Peter Sagan. Peter Sagan is a sprinter in the Tour de France and other Grand Touring races. He wrote a book called My World, which I actually have right here. It's a book about his experiences biking. It's a pretty good book. I'm not done with it yet, but I will probably do a book review in the future of this book called My World, Peter Sagan. And he usually wins the green jersey in the Tour de France, which I explained before is when you are the best sprinter, you have the most sprint points, you get the green jersey. And he's just a fantastic sprinter. He's been the world champion of road cycling, I think 3 times. And he's a really funny guy. He does a lot of tricks and stuff. He does wheelies in Tour de France. And he is one of the strongest riders there is on sprints. And here's a clip of him from the Tour de France. Peter Sagan is the one in his stripes. Alright guys, thank you for watching my top 5 bicycle racers in Tour de France. These aren't based on statistics, these are based on just my opinions. Yeah, these are some of the best riders in real life as well, but these are just my opinions on my favorite. So recap, number 1 is Peter Sagan, number 2 is Chris Froome, number 3 is Julian Alaphilippe, number 4 is Garin Thomas, and number 5 is Nairo Quintana. I'm going to link all the videos I used in this video in the description so you guys can watch those, and I'll see you next time. Bye.